So do you notice anything different? We've gone a little bit old school for Lent. We've moved the altar up against the reredos, this piece back here. And we're going to do that for the season of Lent. So from Ash Wednesday through Lent 5, we will have the altar up against, which means when I celebrate the Eucharist, or if we have a supply priest and we celebrate the Eucharist, our back will be to the congregation. Some of you may remember in the church, whether it was the Episcopal Church or another liturgical tradition, where this was always the way it was until sometime maybe in the beginning in the late 70s, some places as early as the mid-1960s, where we began to move the altars out from the wall, and the priest or the minister stood behind the altar and faced out to the congregation. Here's something fun about me. I've never done it this way before. So here we are doing something sort of new. Everything old is new again, but we're doing something that may be new for a lot of us. It may also be a good memory or just a memory for others of us. During this season of Lent, when the church invites us to examine our lives and examine our walk with Christ and our relationship with God and with each other, sometimes it's really good to try something different, to change our angle and look at things in our life and look at our walk with Christ just a little bit differently. So this is one way that we will be doing that here at Christ Church during this holy season. The reserved sacrament box, which was built by Dr. Milnes way back in the day and has been under the altar here, is moved over and will be under the lamp, under the candle, where it should be. So that's why the candle is there. So when we get to Lent 5, and then after Lent 5 comes Palm Sunday, we'll move the altar back out, and it'll look like it normally does here at Christ Church. But I wanted us to do something to expand our thought and expand how it is that we worship, and to think about things in a slightly different way, to see where if we're doing something a little bit differently, we might be able to hear God speaking to us in a new and fresh way as well. Like I said, the church invites us to the observance of a holy Lent, and I invite you to do that as well, and to join us, not just for Sunday worship, but for any of the many ways that we will be observing and celebrating Lent this coming season. It begins on Wednesday, February the 18th, with services at 8 and noon and 5 p.m., and then again at 7 p.m. also. And we'll be here at church on Sunday at 8:30 and 11. We'll hope you'll join us.